Hey everyone, Rick here, and folks, welcome to an unboxing and review of Dungeons & Dragons Icons of the Realms Adventure in a Box Wererat Den. How exciting is this? This solves all the criticisms, well, I guess I should say most, of the criticisms that I had if you've seen my channel where I did the unboxing of the Encounters in a Box, which I thought was a fantastic idea. Standalone adventures in a box. That it's not an uncommon thing. People have also mentioned those other, I can't remember what they're called, epic encounters or something like that, and I understand those are cool for a lot of people, but if you know me, it's pre-painted or nothing, folks. So with these obviously being pre-painted, super exciting, but the encounters in a box came with a scenario. My big criticism though was it was a mix of 2D acrylics but also the 3D pre-paints, and I wished it was entirely the 3D pre-paints. Nothing against the 2D acrylics, those are very cool, and obviously it was a cost-saving measure there, and that's great for a lot of people. But this solves that big criticism for me, because everything in this adventure in a box is entirely pre-painted. I cannot recall how much, and 3D. I cannot recall how much this was. I want to say $100 MSRP, but you can definitely find it cheaper online. Or if you have a loyalty discount at your friendly local game store like I do, that always is a great savings there as well. But even if not, let's take a peek and see what is inside. I'm really excited for this one. There is one specific piece that I am the most excited about in this unboxing. Also, check out my unboxing of the Goblin Camp Adventure in a Box as well. So what I noticed with that one, same with appears this one, there is no scenario in here. And while the Encounter in a Box that we unboxed before seemed to be RPG agnostic, but it was definitely 5th edition compatible, this one is branded under the D&D Icons of the Realms line, but as we also saw last time, these are also super easy to integrate in any RPG setting, sword and sorcery, fantasy setting, or even otherwise. But this is actually really cool. I love these. So let's take a peek at these. These are the terrain tiles, and these aren't just some cardstock flimsy things. Folks, these are punchboard. These are like thick cardboard punchboard tiles. They're 6 by 6 with a grid, and we have kind of a sewer system. And they're double-sided, as you can see. But how cool is that? That is just absolutely awesome. I used to love the old Pathfinder flip tiles, but those were kind of a flimsy cardstock material. But these, oh my gosh, these are like board game board thickness. That is absolutely awesome. Here we go. What should we look at first? Let's look at the figures first. Oh my gosh, you guys. I am just so freaking excited for these. I want to find a space at the table free of glare. And okay, here's just a flat. Nothing too crazy on it, so we can take a look at some of these figures. Come closer to me, though. My God, I have the camera halfway across the table. All right, here we go. Let's pull out these Wererats. Oh my gosh, these guys are awesome. And there's going to be one major thing here that that if you've also watched any of my videos, you know that I absolutely love. I also love the fact there is literally 4 sizes of rats here. So let's start with the teeny tiny ones. I don't know if these are rats or just mice, but you can see a pile of bones with these smaller rats on it. How fantastic is this? These scenery pieces can obviously be used in anything, and I love it. And then you have slightly bigger rats in kind of a swarm formation. Is that what they're called even? Swarm of rats. So that's cool. And it's kind of funny because like this is 6 of 6, denoting, you know, the figures that are included, whereas this bone pile with the rats is not designated as one of the miniatures. But then you go up another size. So here's our next largest. This is a giant rat. Yep. So that is also very cool. And then you have the full-on human-esque rat folk. And I think they're all just called wererats. Look at this. How cool is that? Oh my gosh. And this was super exciting also for me personally because I don't think I had a single Wererat in my entire collection, and now I have 4. Look at this big brute of a Wererat. That's actually frightening. How cool is that? I'm going to save my favorite for last. We have a swordsman Wererat here, but look at this. They actually included some range. Hand crossbow wielding rat. Oh my gosh, yes. Finally, we have some range in these sets. And then this pack, this pile of debris, shields, and looks like potentially some weapons in there. That is absolutely awesome. Just some more scatter terrain. I left out one thing because this is my favorite terrain scenery piece of the entire set, and it's this prisoner. Like, are you kidding me? Look at this. Ball and chain, poor old guy, prisoner. Oh my gosh, the uses for this are endless. How cool is that? Oh my goodness, that is absolutely amazing. So not only is this my favorite piece in this set, but this is going to be one of my favorite pieces to use just in general because I do not have any, well, very few actual prisoner pieces. All right, next up, let's grab a new terrain board because we now have a bunch of scenery pieces to take a look at, many of which are also very cool and can be used for anything. Look at this this is a big stack of crates. That'll block line of sight for any game. Kind of worn crates. That is absolutely fantastic. And then what do they call this? Moldy cheese hoard? Oh my gosh, that's what it's called, folks. Look at the cheese wheels. Oh my gosh, this is the moldy cheese hoard. Oh, that is so gross, but so cool. And then here is a rat's nest. So some of the smaller rats that are digging around in there, that is a big giant rat's nest. But this, look at this old, musty, broken up picnic table. How cool is that? This is just a perfect piece of terrain for anything. It's these kind of generic pieces like this that get me the most excited because just the possibilities are essentially endless. And then, what do we have here? A pile. Well, it's called a trash pile on the box. Well, I guess this and this were called trash piles, but I mean, there looks like there's some good looking stuff in here. There's one, I guess there's, I don't even know what some of that is, but it looks like there's a shield, there's a lantern. So yeah, there's just a pile of debris, which is still very cool and just looks really nice too. And last but not least, this is awesome. This is fantastic. We have a working cage, folks. We have a working cage that will fit the prisoner. Oh my gosh. How cool is that? How cool is that? Oh my gosh, I could not be more thrilled with that. This is just amazing. So that is a look at everything that comes in this set, and with the fact that the other side of these can be like an actual, and look, there's like a den with even rooms potentially. How would we want to do this? I almost want to kind of do something like this, and then what, like this and like this maybe. I mean, you could reverse these. Are so modular, you can do whatever you want. Like maybe the sewer's on that side and you have a bigger room on that end, or if you wanted to do a full-on sewer complex, something like this maybe. How about that? I don't know, something like that. How cool is that? And then you have like walkways and different rooms you could enter, but that's just fantastic. So between these terrain tiles and all of the scenic pieces, I mean, this is just a fantastic set. I'm really, really happy with this, and I want more of this. Now, there is another one. I I can't remember. Oh, and I don't even think we looked at this. This was a sludge pile, it's called. So just a pile of ooze. I mean, that alone is going to be incredibly handy to have around. But that is everything. Look at all that. So that's a fantastic encounter right there, but obviously all the bits and bobs can be used in other scenarios. There is another adventure in a box that's out now, I believe, if not coming out soon. Mind Flayer related, I believe. I'm not too interested in that one because that one looks like it's just a handful of figures and didn't look like there was a lot of useful terrain in it, so I'm going to be skipping that one. But I definitely want to see more Adventures in a Box, the full 3D set. All right, folks, thank you all so much for watching. I do truly appreciate it, and until next time.